So how did it all begin? Our story begins in the early 1800s, when India was under the control of British East India Company. The British needed administrators to govern their vast Indian territories. But who would do the job? At first, most administrative positions were given to British officials. They set up a system where only Englishmen could enter the civil services, ensuring that power remained in their hands. The introduction of a formal civil services exam. This happened by the year 1854, when Macaulay's reforms took place. In 1854, a major reform changed everything. A British official named Lord Macaulay introduced a structured civil service examination. This exam would select the best candidates, but there was one catch. The exam was only conducted in London. This meant that most Indians couldn't even think of applying. Travel was expensive, and the system was designed to keep out Indians. Despite all these challenges, some Indians didn't give up. In 1863, Satyendranath Tagore became the first Indian to crack the British Civil Service exam. This success proved that Indians could compete at the highest level. But one success story wasn't enough. Indian leaders demanded fairness. Why should Indians have to go to London to take an exam for ruling their own land? For this, leaders like Dadabhai Naoroji, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and Surendranath Banerjee started pushing for reforms. And this has happened late into the 1800s and in between early 1900s. They wanted civil service exam to be conducted in India so that more Indians could join the administration. However, like any other usual demands, the British resisted. But by the early 1900s, they had no choice but to make changes. Finally, in 1922, the civil service exam was held in India for the first time in cities like Delhi and Allahabad. The year of 1926 is the year when, under the pressure from the Indian leaders, the British created the Public Service Commission, the first step towards a structured civil service system of India. But even